What's up, guys? We're headed over to Ryan Scott's place. The PURE Function Supra is gonna get started, but if not, we'll get it started tomorrow. But yeah, let's go over, check on the build. Let's get this thing fired up and shooting some fireballs.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Alright, so what are we doing here?
So what's going on is I got my wiring harness, as you can see here. It's a little janky looking. I gotta work on it here real quick. We're gonna go run out real quick, and I have to go get an 8-inch NPT tap to tap the intake manifold because I have to screw in my map sensor. So yeah, I have to do all that real quick, and then after we do that, we put all that together and hopefully turn it over tonight. As long as the fuel's still good in the fuel tank, we'll be able to make some noise and piss off my neighbors probably.
Probably about midnight.
Yeah, so my neighbors are probably gonna hate me, but Mike's here to help me, so this is gonna be pretty awesome. Actually, what's gonna happen if it does start tonight, you guys will see it before even the people on my channel will, so this is kind of special. So I don't know how many people are on his channel, however many are out there, yeah, you'll get to see it all before anyone else will. So let's go get this now.
Okay, bye.
Temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat.
All right, guys, so we just ran out. I went and got an 1/8-inch MPT thread. What I needed for was this little guy. So what I have here is the map sensor, or I guess the way I want to put this is the pressure sensor is what I guess you would call it. It's made by AM. I needed to tap the intake manifold for this little guy, as it takes an 1/8-inch NPT thread. So come over here real quick. This little port here, which you can just excuse my music in the background real quick, guys. I had to go ahead and tap this, which I went ahead and did. Cleared out as much as I could of, hold on. Got ghetto ass music, 21 Savage playing, brah. So went ahead and cleared out as much debris as I could. I mean, you don't want to have any metal shavings. That's just dirty, but yeah, you don't have any metal shavings. But now it's tapped, and this should just spin right in. And then since it's MPT, it'll, well, tighten up on itself. So you go in so far, I can already feel it starting to tighten up. And I'll take a wrench here and tighten her down. So that's it. It's hot out here if you want to come out here.
Going to bed.
Are you serious?
No super party for you.
No super party for my wife.
She going to bed.
She going to bed. No,
tapped out.
He tapped out. He done. Homeboy Colt, he tapped out.
He said, bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Good night.
Girl, bye. All right, that's it.
Good. Looks good.
I can put that back on. We good to go. I gotta put this. I'm not sure if you guys know. I'm not sure how involved you guys are with BodyByBulka and that channel, what you guys really know. Being honest, I mean, it's a channel I don't always get to see. I work with Mike a good bit, but I know he's a car friend and a car guy. But this is called the idle air control valve. What this does is allows your car to idle. So without this, on an older car that has a throttle-based cable or a throttle-based throttle body, this allows your car to idle and draws air into the car, so you have enough air versus the fuel to keep it idling. Just a stupid little thing you guys might want to know. If not, then completely ignore it and keep drinking your beer or your wine. If you're drinking wine, that's fine also. It's very classy. I doubt if you're watching this channel, you're that classy though.
Keep your pinky in there.
I mean, do I work on my car? Do I put my pinky in the air when I work on my car then? So you take this part here. Oh wait, where's the? All right. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure I have it in right. Thread that one. Oh, stupid gasket. So another little FYI, what I'm about to do, don't. Just don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that either. You should probably crank that down, but lazy. All right, so we can technically put this on now, but I want to check a few other things first. We're gonna mess with the wiring harness here a little bit. I gotta figure a way to keep it up and out of the way. I'm not sure really how to go about that, so yeah. Reaches 90 degrees, so for us, I'm not sure it's gonna work. For Hondas, it works well. Because we don't go 90.
Our hood's gonna hit.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work for us or whatever, but we'll figure that when that time comes.
So we're talking about
hood latches, custom hood latches.
with K-Pro.
No, K-tuned.
K-tuned.
So K-tuned is gonna make this custom hood latch. When your hood goes from here to a 90-degree angle, which would be obviously straight up and down here, the hood will release. It has a mechanism inside of it. They won't show pictures and kind of go over how it does it, but they're just telling you, like, yeah, it'll work. Once it comes down, anything below 80 degrees or more, you can literally yank on the hood. It will not come off. I don't know what they do. I'm not sure how it works. I want to see, it's probably something so simple that any of us could have come up with, but they happen to come up with it and they happen to patent it. So that's something I wanted. I know Matt has his hood off right now. It's so much easier to work on your car with the hood off. It would just be nice to have, if we have to say, get back here. For me, I have my hood shocks right now. If I'm trying to do anything over here, I'm fighting this and the hood's over here like this on top of it. So I'm trying to scrunch down. It seems stupid, but I think other people with their cars can relate. It would just make life so much easier if that was an option. So I'd like to invest in something like that next. I know Matt would too, but yeah, we're just kind of rambling on at this point, guys. We're just talking cars, and this is what I love to do. I absolutely love this shit.
No.
What time is it? Look at the rolling on his wrist. Good God, look at the watch he's got. Rich people over here. I put all my money in my car. What is that, anyways?
Bulova. It's only $250.
That's it?
That's it.
That's not so
$250.
bad.
$250. How much?
$250.
$250. Not $250.
Not $350.
Not $350.
No, $250.
All right, but I'd like to hear back from you guys too. What do you guys think of the look of the car? Do you think it looks good? Do you like it? Please tell me you like it.
What's
I need it for me.
Sponsored by? Is that Keystone?
Yeah, it's sponsored by Keystone Light because I'm cheap, because I put all my money in my car, not my beer. My body. Who cares about that? Car's more important.
Make America great again.
Let's make
Supras great again.
Make Supras great again. Which Toyota can make Supras great again?
The Keystone Light is bald eagle piss.
The Bald Eagle?
Bald
Are they
Eagle
screaming?
piss.
They're screaming.
When you start it up, they come out the exhaust.
What are we looking at?
That caboose.
There we go.
Becky got back.
What we're doing now is I'm hooking up to the laptop and hooking up to the ECU in the car. The car is running on an AM Infinity standalone. What that is a control box that actually controls the engine and the entire car itself. I would call it the brain of the vehicle. This allows me to tune the car, to add more fuel, to remove fuel, to add more air to the car, change timing, etc. So it lets me do a little bit of everything. If my computer will work sometime in this century, we'll get to it here.
Oh, we're good. Pure function.
All right. All right. Seriously, guys? All right, let's get some light down here, and I need someone over there. Do you see this?
That's what we already got it.
Wait, let me get on the other side. Hold on.
What the hell is this?
Is it a new laptop?
No.
It's update drivers.
It shouldn't be, though. Where's my beer? Is it almost empty?
That's a hell of a friend.
Okay, give me that one then.
That's a hell of a friend.
Why? Can we just point out to all the viewers that there was 2 open at one time?
Shut up.
He's double fisting.
Double fist.
No, it wasn't double fisted. Double forgot. I forgot that I had one open already. So that's my bad. So what I'm doing right now is opening up so I can see the map that's currently on the vehicle. And it's saying not responding, which that's always awesome. Never had that happen before. All right. Okay, so now I'm inside the AIM software. I just want to kind of go everything and see what was set up before. What I'm going to do here is go File, Save Session. I want to save this session to my laptop just so I have the old one, what was actually in the car, so I can send it off to my tuner. I had actually tuned the car myself before, which is a joke because I can't tune my way out of a paper bag. So I'm going to save this to my laptop and keep that as a file just to say, okay, this is what I know I had before, and the car ran technically. It didn't run great, but it worked. The tuner had sent me a new file already, so I'll go through that, etc. But I got to go ahead and save this. What should I save it as, guys? What do you want to call it?
Harambe.
Harambe. Great.
Nice.
Oh God.
Beautiful, man.
Harambe's tune.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Put that on my desktop.
This is redemption.
All right, so let's see if it's actually saved that. Make sure. Harambe's tune has been saved. So we'll put that down here. It's so ghetto.
Give us a like if you like the actual save name.
Bulb shouldn't cause that though.
Alright guys, so we had a little bulb issue.
All right, so this somehow, I'm not sure what I did. I've had this like this forever now. But if you guys can see here, let me pull this out. I literally burnt a hole through my brand new head. Well, not brand new, but this headlight here alone, this is $700 for one headlight that I just destroyed and blew a hole through.
Melted in here, you can take it, see?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why it did this. Ooh, up top, it's really like, it's wet, it's moist. So, shit happens. Luckily, this is why I want to do it with friends. Because I wouldn't notice that. I was inside the car messing with the laptop trying to set up for the new tune, and they're smelling smoke. This is exactly why I don't like to do this stuff without someone around, because when something like this happens, it's key that I have friends like you guys around. Bulka's videos are playing in the background right now. How ironic.
Bulka, baby.
We'll plug it.
Get a little plug in.
Better now than going down the road. Sure, of course.
Well, that or something like super major.
I'm gonna try and take this bulb out so it can't even get hot. Like, that's what burned through it. This right here. That bulb burned straight through it. So yeah, I wonder if it's doing it on the other side, and that's what has me worried now.
You can check the other side.
Yeah. What happens when I don't feel like anything? I see this and I go, cut. Good enough.
Yeah. Turn signal's not a part of state inspection for Pennsylvania.
Turn signal, headlight. You're a dumbass. Wait for it.
I'm pretty sure if we rewind that video back, you said turn signal at one point, so.
Comment in the comments below.
Where'd my beer go?
Which one?
Yeah.
Good
Didn't you
point.
have two?
Good point.
That Keystone, this is not an endorsement.
Yeah.
But seriously though, y'all wanna hook brother up?
We accept payments in Bud Light.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a hole it burned in that son of a bitch.
Well, the inside's just as bad too.
Huh?
The inside's just as bad.
Yeah.
But that inside wasn't even in contact with the bulb.
Weird, right?
So how is it emitting that much heat without touching something to burn it?
Two things were touching obviously and causing it to do that. I don't know what.
But nothing inside there should be making contact to the bulb.
The tips were.
Tips were touching?
The tips were touching.
Tips were touching.
So caused it. It's the verdict.
So, just so everyone knows, putting super headlights in also suck badly. There's just no good way of doing it.
Without sounding painful.
Yeah.
Go ahead and zoom in on that so you can hear the nice creaking sound. That one. And that one.
That's scary.
That's how you have to get them in. There's no, like,
Paint fly off.
yeah, there's no, like, oh, let's be dainty about it. No.
Pinky in the air.
Car catches fire, I'll change my mind.
It is a Supra though.
It is.
You want to talk about yours and rollbacks?
Which rollback? And which state?
Which time?
Which time? AAA hates me.
Sir, can I?
First hour in active membership, 200 free mile tow used.
New record set. Sir, this has never happened before. You're actually one of our Preem members. Did I say Preem or Prime? Did I say Preem? I said Preem. Yeah.
Not only did I get to do that, but I got to piss off the entire Cruise Week population by shutting down an already busy highway to 1 lane for the rollback to come get me.
Yeah, you're pretty much king asshole.
I got flipped off a few times.
This might have happened.
It might have been me. Did you count the shades of gray?
I think that was talked about in a previous episode. I mean, 'tis the season with the movie coming out.
It's true. The valve cover just added 2 more shades.
There you go.
It's a test.
Supras are always testing you. And your bank account.
Supers weren't bad enough when it
This right here. The bulb there. But it just doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't have done that.
Well, the bulb shouldn't be putting off that much heat.
That's true.
What I don't understand is, one, it didn't blow the fuse because there's a fuse for the lights.
Still running.
Number 2, how is it putting off that much heat and not blowing the bulb itself?
Shouldn't have. And
I mean, a bulb itself puts off a ton of
But
heat.
there should still be burn marks even on the bulb if that was the case.
Yeah.
The whole bulb should have been burned though.
Right, and there's not
But there's not.
a thing of brown on that.
At all.
It's very weird. I'm not used to this at all. But yeah, so let's get this started tomorrow. Let's make loud noises. I gotta pin it. The only thing that's gonna be difficult, so the individual, Kaizen Motorsports individual, the company Kaizen Motorsports made the harness for the car. So the way he designed the harness was everything is 100% plug and play. So what's that mean? Plug and play means exactly kind of what it sounds like. You either plug it in, it works. There's no like wiring splicing, except for some of the stuff that's actually already on my car that he couldn't physically touch as he's in Southern California. So what I need to do next is pin a couple connectors and crimp them and whatever, blah, 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 do all that fancy stuff to get the fuel pump to work, which is only 1 wire. That's gonna be a big deal. And then I have to do what's called the trim pot. The trim pot is actually a little knob that you trim to get to certain levels of where you want boost, or do you want your traction control to kick on, so 10, 20, 30, etc. percentage of the amount you want. I have to wire that in, which is 3 wires. All this stuff is not a big deal, it's just time, and I've never done it, and I'm kind of a perfectionist. Mike's kind of the same way, so it's bad having both of us here. And Matt, believe it or not, even though you see his car sometimes, he is very anal retentive also, and expects a lot when he does something for the most part. So it's not helping that we're all like, I don't like this, let's do it again. I don't like this, let's do it again. We keep doing things over and over till it looks right, but I think it's a good thing for us all in the end. All right. What's this called now? I got this stuff in my hands. It's called Lube. Yeah. All right. So
It's not fit. Gotta edit that out. Not YouTube.
See on Pure Function videos, we don't edit things. We keep it raw.
Pure Function.
Okay, he can't use that. It's okay, we gotta, because he actually edits all his shit. Okay, ready? Okay, so, ready? All right, so next up we're installing the catch can here. For anyone who's not sure what a catch can's for, the purpose of this is to relieve excess pressure from the engine. So an engine has pressure built up inside of it. This is to help relieve that pressure and just help the engine out. It's supposed to take the pressure off the motor and all the seals and whatnot. Most vehicles have a PCV system that actually kind of recirculates the gas, etc. On mine, I have what's called an external catch can. All those fumes, everything vents to the air, and it's just simpler and much easier for myself, and that's what 90% of people do. So that's what I have on my car. I'm gonna reinstall it here. It has -10 AN fittings here, so they're as large as possible to help vent as much as possible. That's actually something we have to do for Matt's car yet. He's also got a 95 Supra, and I haven't quite gotten that far. We haven't we've looked at it, and we've never kind of executed it. It's one of those things you go, this would be something you need to do, but we haven't quite gotten there yet with it. So we're gonna bolt this down next. The wiring harness is on for the most part, guys. Mike, if you wanna take a look at it real quick here and kind of scan over it. Mike was smart enough to figure out how to run the wire harness down below. So, whoop, you all right? Yeah. Just so you guys know, we were having an issue, I was having an issue with the harness itself. I was trying to run it up against the cowl here, and it looked like crap. It just didn't look good at all. So Mike figured out if we used some cheap zip ties, ran it down behind the engine here, zip tied it to my custom brake lines, and boom, now you can't see anything except this little bit where it comes out, and it looks fantastic. It literally looks perfect. I'm finally happy with the way it looks. I'm very picky, and Mike did a great job figuring that out. So yeah, we're good to go on that. The only other thing I can think of is we have a few clips. So this here is for a boost solenoid. The clip that I have on the solenoid itself is different from this. The guy who made this harness used OEM Toyota connectors. And on my connector, I have what's called a Deutsch connector. Not a douche connector, a Deutsch connector. I know that's always a running joke. It's a German connector, and he used an OEM Denso connector, so I have to actually remove that and depin it. So that's another thing I need to get done for the car too here. But besides that, there ain't much left to do. I'm probably gonna finish it tomorrow morning. Mike's gonna come back down, and you guys will probably see that in the same video. So, is there anything else, Mike, you wanna add, or Matt, you wanna add?
I'm good.
Yeah, Matt's good. We good. We're just fantastic. We're all just so happy.
Yes.
All right, good.
All right, guys, as you can see, we just finished up with the install.
All right, go ahead and put that on.
Looks like that will be it for tonight. It's almost midnight, so tomorrow will be a new day, and we'll actually try to start the car tomorrow. So stay tuned, and we'll see you around. I guess I can't. Can I do that? There we go.